Jeff, Cheryl, when we passed by this trailer park yesterday, there was essentially little to no water. Today, as you can see, it's completely filled with water. Residents say up to 2 to 3 feet of water in some areas. And as you can see, trailers surrounded by water, even some trees knocked down because of the saturation of the soil here. When we got here this afternoon, homeowners were taking their belongings out of the trailer for fear that the water could rise. We haven't seen any evidence of water rising, but residents here are not taking any chances. One of the residents here is named Chadwick Locklear. He has a family here, 4 people in a trailer, completely surrounded by water with 2 small children inside.
I never seen it coming. Like I say, it just started running up. It just started running up about 5 hours. It's actually crossing a ditch over there going to that house. And his house is right on the ground. We're worried about it flooding.
Like many homeowners in eastern North Carolina, he does not have flood insurance. The next stage, FEMA says, is going to be recovery, but that cannot happen until all of this water is gone. In Maxwell, North Carolina, Andy Perotti, back to you.